All right, so I already primed my face. This might be my shade right now. I'm not too sure. All I know is I have been okay, this is don't worry, you know how I get down. I'm definitely gonna bronze this bad boy up. But yeah, it's been a minute. I've been sleeping, not gonna lie. Definitely been doing stuff that I need to do, but I've just been exhausted. I don't know what it is. Like that summertime. Oh, I love this is my favorite foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I think this is like one of the very first ones that I've ever had from Makeup Forever, and this might be discontinued. I'm not too sure. And you know me, I like to just go over my entire face with foundation. Okay, it does look like a match. Trying not to even get my hairline, honestly. But yeah, summertime. First of all, I'm a winter baby, so summertime is just like, okay, cool. But after 7 p.m., summertime's lit. But during the day, unless you have like early things to go and do and you need to go outside, yeah, go outside. Me, I'm not going anywhere unless it's like brunch. If I want to go on like a date or some shit, solo date for sure, or even just regular date, whatever. But oh my god, why did I think I had? You know what? I'm just gonna put on blush. I might not even wake this up with some warmth. I just might put on some blush. But yeah, a few topics that I wanted to talk about. I used to be that like one tone, like this perfect, this makeup for me when I was young, or just put on foundation. And then I would take that clear mascara, this one, and just put that on my, I don't think I would put that on my brows, but I would put that on my lashes. But yeah, I don't even know why I brought that up. I wanted to talk about people being queerphobic and transphobic during Pride Month. And I'm not even going to say any names, but if you know, you know. And I just thought it was really unfortunate that a lot of the big creators in the LGBTQ community, they end up going on shows or doing like interviews with people, because not everybody has a show just because they have a mic, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of shade. But I feel like, sorry, my makeup is just randomly splattered places. But I feel like people are aware of how they feel, but instead of being honest about it, and like people just don't want to get canceled, but there's no way around you openly being transphobic and being queerphobic. Like there's just no way around it when you are constantly rude about it, or you're like denying an existence that is heavily in the entertainment industry, but also it's heavily in all cultures throughout the world. Like there's so many people who you don't know what's going on until they tell you, until they're comfortable enough to let you know. And it's so unfortunate that women, we always want like sisterhood and community. And you know what it is? Community is basically, I wrote this down. I was literally doing something and I wrote this down. My freaking skin looks amazing. It's basically, community is basically caring for others' needs as much as you care about your own, and just like you care about your own. So it's so crazy that throughout this whole interview that I watched, the person was like, they were, first of all, male centered people are in every category from LGBTQ. Like, people are male centered regardless of what they identify sexuality wise. There we go. But I just thought that anytime like queer people or LGBTQ, yeah, there might be more acronyms, but I'm sorry, I mean more letters to that acronym, but please add it. Anytime like I see them sit down, like people from the community sit down and talk to cisgender folk or whatever, the conversation's never like, oh yeah, I have this type of wardrobe, like, okay, this is where I like to go eat. Like, it's never like chat, like it's never real things. It's, well, that's kind of girly, yeah, okay, but it's never something that is beneficial to everybody. Like, I know this is gonna sound like, oh, I hate men, but it's not like that. I'm just saying, like, sometimes the conversation doesn't have to be about a man. Like, you don't have to focus on a man for the entire interview, even though I haven't watched the entire interview, but just that clip alone was like, oh, okay, this is it. Like, she doesn't want to be transphobic or whatever, queerphobic. She doesn't want the reality that a man is going to get aroused for whomever he's going to get aroused for. And unfortunately, she doesn't like that reality. But that's not anything you could change, because you can't change that. You really need to worry about yourself sometimes. But yeah, that's my little rant about that. I didn't really want to talk about it too much. I also want to talk about that envious look that people give you, that and it's so subtle too. I seen somebody talk about that. I'm trying to see what I want to put on my face as a blush, but I seen someone talk about that on this app, and I was just like, yeah, I seen that today, and I was kind of disappointed because it was from somebody who messaged me and said, oh, if you're open to talk, let me know. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? Open to talk? After you just gave me that shit, we don't need to speak. No hables English. Yeah, none of that. Anyways, I'm coming back and I'm gonna do my blush. All right, now you can see, but I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna get this done. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyways, isn't that crazy, guys? Somebody was literally trying to get me to open up to them, and when I seen them in real life, they were giving me that meanie face. I said, yeah, I do not want to know you, bitch. I'm gonna take this all, guys. Oh, I just had so much to talk about. It's been a minute and I love you. I'm gonna finish this look. Oh my god, I wish I could have went to Cowboy Carter to see Beyonce and Blue Ivy. Isn't that so? Yes, that's the other thing I want to talk about. Guys, could you believe that when Blue Ivy was a baby, they were getting at her for her hair, and like they were saying her mom doesn't want to do her hair, and I'm like, she's a child. Why the fuck do you guys care about a child's hair? And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, are you guys combing her hair? And then her hair is so long now, and then look where Blue Ivy's at, and look how bald-headed and broke some people are. Okay, I just want to see how this is gonna look. Looks like shit. Just joking. I'm gonna have to. Oh god. Not oh god. Damn, I might have to call you guys back. I'm gonna show you this whole makeup look in another video since this is already 10 minutes long. But I just want to say, if you feel like somebody doesn't like you, do not ignore that feeling. Move away from them, stay away from them, and move on. All right?